It's not a secret for me to say that Mohamed El-Erian is more diplomatic than I am. This morning, I'm saying he's coming out swinging. You judge for yourself. His words. Its credibility eroded. The central bank appears to have a choice between risking a recession or prolonging inflation. Mohamed goes on to say the Fed is increasingly being forced to consider those two things. Which policy mistake it wishes to be remembered for? Meeting its inflation target by causing a recession or allowing high and potentially destabilizing inflation to persist well into 2023. I'm pleased to say Mohamed can speak for himself when he joins us now. Mohamed, do you think it's that binary, one or the other?
I do, and I'm really worried about it, John.
Why is that? Why do you think there's not an optimal soft landing outcome that Jim Bullard was talking about earlier this morning?
So look what's happening in the marketplace. The whole point of forward policy guidance by the Fed is to bring along the markets in an orderly fashion. Instead, we're seeing the markets run away further from the Fed and do so in a disorderly fashion. And that is why the risk of a policy mistake is so high. When you lose credibility, you start chasing the markets, but the markets run away from you even more. And that's the dynamic we saw yesterday when Chair Powell spoke. And it's only a week after the FOMC meeting. Remember, John, the FOMC meeting was last week. We're having this dynamic now, and we're seeing it again today.
You use that phrase disorderly, that word disorderly. Mohamed, what about what you're seeing across fixed income and equity markets is disorderly?
These are massive moves, John, that come on the back of comments from a Fed chair. Yesterday, we saw massive moves. Today, we're seeing massive moves. That's what's so disorderly.
Do you think we're effectively capturing now what you think this Fed's going to have to do this year?
No, I think that if the Fed ends up validating what the market is now sort of tempting it to do, the Fed will end up breaking something in the economy. But if the Fed doesn't validate what the market has done, the Fed will not reestablish its inflation credibility. That's the lose-lose outcome that you and I have been talking about and I've been worrying about since last summer.